may be wondering why I'm standing out here with a random building behind me. Well, that's not any of the matter, but what the matter is that we're out here today with a really cool car, the buddy of mine that owns it, and we're going to take that on a drive. What we're actually looking at today is an 04 STI. A lot of work has been done to it. We're going to get some great sound clips, get some great beauty shots of it, and you're going to stay tuned right here to Twisted Color Media. This is the Forced Induction's Diary.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in, we got some work, man. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win, no I'm not.
I need my check, man, they always gon' remind. I had to bust out some raps for the one time. Think I'm flexing, I only do sometimes. I need a big gas on my wrist like it's lunchtime. I had to bust out some racks, show me they fake so I can't get attached. I'm a Carolina boy, now we up on the map. But it's her, she a fan, don't want get on my lap. No, I'm the kid, that just hop on the spaz on the trap. Never lying, they know that's a fact. I had to bust out some racks, a girl on my line, but I never be here in the back. Bust on the road, but I got back on track. Baby switching, I'm knowing the cap. I got back up so no I won't scrap. Can put us on safety, we power like a strap.
today with my good buddy Carl, whom I've known basically like my whole life, and he's actually owned a majority of Subarus, but like an eclectic bunch of other cars. So you got like a S13, you've had a handful of Supras and stuff like that, Mark 3s and Mark 4s and stuff. And today we're actually here to talk about his 90,000 something Subaru, which is his 04 STI.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm gonna let you take it away.
Yeah, I've had tons of them, but I tried to keep the clean ones for myself. This one's an 04. I've been building it slowly throughout the past year just to get it back to standards, I guess you could say. But I bought it blown up. It was sitting for about 10 years. The previous owner built the car, high horsepower build, blew it up. I was sitting for, you know, I want to say close to a decade, according to the Carfax.
After sending a piston rod to the sky.
Yeah, no, it's whole through the block, the whole 9 yards. But I mean, it's here today, and I'm pretty happy to show it off to you. And
it's running pretty healthy, so I can't wait to get into this. Let's get under the hood.
Yeah.
So this is actually under the hood of this, and Carl's going to talk a little bit about what he's got on here.
Yeah, so pretty much it's just a kind of a simple build. I've had cars from anywhere from like over 600 wheel to, you know, stock power, non-turbo 2.5s, or even the 2.2s back in the day. But this one, just for my time constraints when building the car, I had to just do something quick. So I ended up putting a 20X in it. I've tuned the whole thing myself. Right now it's running ID 1000s. It's a stock VF39. It's a Exetti twin disc clutch, and I'm running about like 23 pounds out of it right now, pump gas. You know, it's a pretty reliable setup the way I have it right now. Damn thing rips. But,
it does. It does.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nasty from a dig. It spins all the way through first, second.
Go!
But you know, I like to keep it. Thing with the Subarus, they're really like backroads cars. I've had it where I'm pushing like 35 pounds of boost on E85, and you could easily overpower the platform in my experience. But so I like to keep it around this power level, around the 300 mark, somewhere around there. But you know, just a fun backroads car. You know, I've done just a lot of maintenance on it, whatnot, just to keep it reliable, and you know. It's definitely no cream puff the engine bay, but it's a, you know, 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. That's what I would say.
So if you heard him mention earlier, he was talking about a 20X engine block. So most people won't know generally what that is. They've heard EJ25, EJ205, EJ25, blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff like that. But most people don't hear the 20X. So actually, Carl's going to talk about what that is and where it comes from.
Okay, so pretty much the 20X is like, it's pretty much a dirty swap for the money. It came out of the factory. It's a dual ABCS motor on the intake and exhaust. But what's cool about it is, yeah, so the block, it's got pretty much forged pistons from the factory. It's pretty much a badass motor. It's a big, the heads are like big port, and you know, it runs a 9:5:1 compression ratio, which is pretty dope. Helps with the spool, even though it's a 2.0. They're not semi-closed decks, they're actually open decks, but I've taken apart the heads on these, and the cylinder walls are pretty thick on them. It's noticeably different from the 205s that you get out of like an 04 WRX. But yeah, I mean, like, these things, you just plop them in, you know, you throw a tune on it, I mean, they get down. So.
Shake it back!
And without further ado, it's time that we take this on the road, get some shots while we're inside the car, get some shots of it going while we're outside the car, and just overall enjoy the sights, the sounds, the scenery, and everything else that goes along with car culture. Enjoy. Exhaust note that's going on. Some pretty cool interior doodads in here that are basically the same as my WRX, but one thing that you'll notice is he's also got the JDM hazard switch. It's all red switch. Usually if you got them here in America, these cars would have a black switch and the triangles would be red. In this case scenario, the JDM ones, or the 0607 STI switches were red with the white, which is what they all had in Japan. Fun little fact there. The little cup holder that pops out. And also one thing that is different is that the radio is in orange, whereas in my car it's actually in green. The only thing that is in green, you can see it over the sun glare, is the clock, whereas the rest of the gauges are also in orange, which was pretty cool about the STIs from these years. And also these were some of the first Subarus in America that offered the gauge sweep when you started them. It 04 STI with some goodies on there. Also, one other thing that I didn't mention was that it's got an 0203 rear bumper on there. Why the hell not? It looks pretty sick on there. Well, that's all the time we have for today, guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. And as always, you're watching Twisted Color Media. This is the Forced Inductions Diaries. Later. That this emblem is different for an 04 from an 05, and that actually an 05 would have had it down here, Subaru Technica International, instead of all the way across. You may be wondering why I'm standing with a random building cut. So I'm actually standing here with Carl.
Redo. Guys, to you know what? Can you redo that? So the 20X is kind of like, can you restart? They're like 5 to 1. Oh my god, I fucked up.
Turbocharged, supercharged, and just anything that you can forcefully induce. Oh, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is going to be the first... Fuck.